Guess they're just leftovers now. We drew our future on the back of late nights, talking about forever under dim street lights. Every dream felt real when you said my name. Now they're scattered pieces I can't rearrange. I still remember how you used to believe in every little thing we thought we'd achieve. Now those words just echo in an empty space, like promises time couldn't replace. There's a suitcase in my mind packed with you, full of one-day plans we'll never do. I keep opening it just to feel alive, but all I find is what didn't survive. Now all I got are leftover dreams, half-written love and broken scenes, pieces of us I couldn't keep, still haunting me in my sleep. Yeah, all I got are things we planned, fading slowly out of my hands. I keep holding on, it seems, to nothing but leftover dreams. We had a place we said we'd call our own. Now it's just a thought I face alone. Every street we named, every life we traced, now it's just the memories I can't erase. You said someday like it was close. Now someday hurts me the most, 'cause it never came, it never stayed, just another word that slowly fades. I try to build something new from the past, but broken visions don't ever last. Every step forward feels incomplete when I'm walking without your heartbeat. Now all I got are leftover dreams, echoes of what could have been. Every night they pull me back to love what could have been. Now all I got are empty plans, slipping quietly through my hands. I keep reaching endlessly for what's no longer meant to be. Do you ever think about the life we almost lived? Or am I the only one still stuck in what we didn't give? So I let them rest where they belong, in the quiet place between right and wrong. If love was real, then so were these, the hopes, the plans, the memories. Now all that's left inside of me are shadows of what we used to be. Just leftover dreams, dreams, leftover. Yeah, I still leave your door unlocked, like somehow you might come back. Passenger side, still feels like you there. I catch myself talking, and I turn and just stare. Empty sea, but it's heavy like you never left. Got your silence beside me, yeah, it's stealing my breath. We used to drive nowhere just to feel something real. Now I'm driving in circles trying to numb what I feel. Same road, same lights, same late night views, but the city lost color ever since I lost you. Put your feet up on the dash, laugh too loud. Now the quiet's so loud when there's no one around. I keep replaying moments like a film in my mind, but every ending cuts deeper every single time. There's a ghost in the passenger seat, saying everything we couldn't keep. I reach out, but there's nothing to hold, just your memory turning cold. Ghost in the passenger seat, every mile just repeats. I'm moving on, but I never leave. It's just a riding next to me. I still know every song that you used to love. Now I skip every track cause it hurts too much. Even silence reminds me of how you'd breathe. Now it's just empty air sitting next to me. You were my peace in a world so loud. Now I'm lost in the noise, can't tune it out. And I tried to forget, tried to let you fade, but your shadow's still stuck in the choices I made. Got your hoodie in the back like you might get cold, but the truth is I'm the one losing hold of reality, sanity, everything we built. Now I'm stuck in a car full of memories and guilt. If I pull over now, would you finally go? Or would you stay with me like a pain I can't let go? Oh, there's a ghost in the passenger seat, saying everything we couldn't keep. I reach out, but there's nothing to hold, just your memory turning cold. Ghost in the passenger seat, every mile just repeats. I'm moving on, but I never leave. It's just a riding next to me, and I keep driving through streets we knew, but every road just leads right back to you. Ghost in the passenger seat, yeah, you never left me, you just stopped being real. The theater's empty, the popcorn's cold. The greatest story that we ever told is flickering out on a silver screen. I'm just a ghost in a final scene. You took your bow and you walked away. I'm still rehearsing things I didn't say. The house lights are up, but I'm in the dark, searching for life in a dying spark. Now I'm just a name you'll never read, slipping through the lines at half speed. The music is swelling, the curtains are drawn, but I'm still standing here waiting for dawn. You're the blockbuster, the one who survived. I'm the deleted scene, barely alive, watching our world turn to black and white, left behind in the crowd. face. Now I'm being edited out of the space. Our favorite song starts to softly play, but it sounds like a funeral from a mile away. You're already chasing a brand new role while I'm holding the pieces of a fractured soul. The audience left, they didn't stay long to hear the ending of a broken song. Don't blink or you'll miss me, a shadow, a blur, a memory. I'm the special things you didn't mean, the lonely silence in between. Yeah, I'm just a name you'll never read, slipping through the lines at half speed. The music is swelling, the curtains are drawn, but I'm still standing here waiting for dawn. You're the blockbuster, the one who survived. I'm the deleted scene, barely alive, watching our world turn to black and white, left behind in the credits tonight. The screen goes dark, the rolling stops, and I'm still here after the last name drops. Just a name left behind in the credits tonight. They say you don't know what you have until it's gone, but they don't tell you how it feels to walk around incomplete. Yeah, I miss you like a lost limb. I reached out to grab your hand this morning, just a reflex in the dark, but I caught a fist full of static and a cold, empty spark. It's like my brain hasn't caught up to the fact that you're not there. I'm still leaving space for you on the couch, still pulling up a chair. I'm leaning on a ghost, wondering why I keep falling through. Every step I take is heavy, 'cause I'm missing half of us, missing half of you. The phantom pain is real, I can feel the itch of your touch in the places where you used to hold me. It hurts too much. I'm a map with the North Star cut out, just spinning in the rain, trying to learn how to move when every motion is a reminder of the pain. And I miss you like a lost limb. I'm leaning on the air, trying to find my balance, but you're just not there. A part of me is buried in a grave I didn't dig. The hole you left is small, but the absence is so big. Yeah, I'm walking with a limp because I gave my heart to you. I look in the mirror and I see a silhouette that's half erased, like a puzzle with the most important piece somehow misplaced. I try to run from the memory, but how do you run from your own skin? The grief is a biological war that I'm never gonna win. I see couples walking by and I flinch like it's a physical blow, wondering how they keep their balance, wondering how they even know how to breathe without gasping, how to stand without a crutch. I'm paralyzed by the nothing where there used to be so much. The doctor said I'm fine, but he can't see the severed ties. He can't see the way the blood is leaking out behind my eyes. It's called phantom sensation, feeling the warmth of a fire that's been out for months. I still feel your fingers intertwined with mine, even though I'm holding but the wind. I'm not whole, I'll never be whole again. And I miss you like a lost limb. I'm leaning on the air, trying to find my balance, but you're just not there. A part of me is buried in a grave I didn't dig. The hole you left is small, but the absence is so big. I'm still reaching for a hand that isn't there, trying to walk, trying to breathe, missing a piece of myself. We used to fly so high, now everything just falls. We were folding dreams on your bedroom floor, turning little hopes into something more. Every paper plane had your name in mine. We believed forever could learn to fly. You'd laugh when they crashed, say try again, like love was simple, like it wouldn't end. But now I'm standing in the pouring rain, watching all our dreams dissolve in pain. Ink starts running from the words we wrote, promises sinking like a paper boat. I try to catch them but they slip away, every memory fading into gray. Now it's just paper planes in the rain tonight, falling down, they don't fly right. All our dreams getting washed away in the tears I couldn't say. Yeah, it's just paper planes we tried to hold, fragile hearts that couldn't fold. I keep reaching but they slip again. All our love in the rain. You used to say we'd leave this town someday, with nothing but love and skies to chase. Now those words feel like a distant sound, like echoes that don't come back around. I still got one plane in my pocket tight, the last one you made on that summer night. But the edges tear every time I try to believe again we could still fly. Rain keeps falling like it knows my pain, every drop whispering your name. I'm soaked in everything we used to be, but you're just a memory leaving me. No, it's just paper planes in the rain tonight, broken wings, no end in sight. All our dreams drifting out of you, like everything I had with you. Yeah, it's just paper planes falling apart, soaked in love from a shattered heart. I keep hoping one might reach the sky, but they fall every time. Maybe we were never meant to last, just two souls moving way too fast, trying to fly with something so thin. Now I'm left here, drenched in what's been. So I let them go, one by one, watch them fall where we began. If love How do you move on? Funny how two words can break what's left of me.
I heard it from someone, not even from you. Like everything we had just faded to blue. They said you're smiling, doing okay, while I'm still stuck on yesterday.
You found somebody, that's what they said. Now there's a stranger inside my head. I picture you laughing the way we did, with someone else, like I never existed.
I still keep your name locked in my phone, but I don't call, cause I know you've grown. Or maybe I'm the one left behind,
still loving someone who's doing just fine. I heard you moved on, like it was easy to do, like everything we were meant nothing to you. I heard you moved on, and I'm still right here, holding on to memories that just won't disappear. Do they know the things that you used to say? Do you love them in the same old way? Do you whisper softly late at night, the same words that made me feel alright?
do they get the version I lost, the one I love no matter the cost? Or did you change for someone new, and I just got the broken you?
I'm not mad, I just don't understand how you let go of everything we planned. Was I just time you needed to spend?
A chapter that didn't reach the end.
And I still hear you in every song we played, but you don't feel me in the same way.
If love was real,
How did it fade so fast? Or was I just holding on to the past? I heard you moved on, and it shattered my heart, like I was just someone you could tear apart. I heard you moved on, now there's nothing to say, 'cause I'm still loving you, while you've already walked away. Heard you moved on, and I wish I could too. We were the triangle that would never bend, my soul's reflection and my truest friend. I let you in on every dream I chased. I gave you the seat that can't be replaced, but I saw the glances when I turned my head, the unspoken words and the things you both said. Now the circle is broken, the lines are all blurred, and I'm the only one whose voice isn't heard. It's a three-way heartbreak, a double-edged knife. The two people I trusted with my entire life. One took my heart, the other took my hand, and left me sinking in the shifting sand. How do I grieve the lover I lost, when my best friend is the one who paid the cost? I'm losing you both in a single goodbye, under the weight of a three-way I see the guilt hiding deep in your eyes while he's making excuses and weaving his lies. Do you think of me when he pulls you close? Or am I just the memory you fear the most? I wanna be angry, I wanna scream loud, but I'm lost in the silence of this lonely crowd. I've lost my safety, I've lost my home. The two people I love left me here all alone. If I call your number, will he pick up the phone? Is this the new normal that I have to own? You didn't just steal, and you stole my defense and left me to suffer at my own expense. It's a three-way heartbreak, a double-edged knife. The two people I trusted with my entire life. One took my heart, the other took my hand, and left me sinking in the shifting sand. A single goodbye under the weight of a three-way lie. Three hearts in the fire, but only mine burned. A lesson in loyalty that I never learned. Now you're a couple and I'm just a ghost, the one who loved you both the most. Yeah, the most. A three-way heartbreak. Thought I learned the shape of a heart when it cracks. The first time was a hairline, a few small cracks. The second was a split that I managed to mend. With the hollow hope of let's just be friends. But you were the pressure I didn't see coming. The steady beat that stopped my own heart from drumming. I gave you the pieces I gathered from the floor, but you took those fragments and asked me for more. Now I'm standing beyond the breaking point, where the oil runs dry in every tired joint. 3 times I gambled on a forever soul, but I'm left with the debt I can't ever control. The breach has collapsed, the sky is out of reach. I'm a stranded ship on a dark, lonely beach. You were the one who pushed me over the edge. Now I'm falling past the point of a prayer or a pledge. There's no more trying left in my chest. I failed the trial and I failed the test. I thought I was stronger, I thought I was wise, but I'm just a fool with 3 sets of goodbyes. The first was a whisper, the second a cry, but the third is the silence when the fountains go dry. I'm looking for me in the wreckage you made, but the parts I love most are starting to fade. You can't fix a glass that's been ground into sand. You can't hold a ghost by the palm of its hand. I've reached the horizon where the light disappears, the final destination of all of my fears. Yeah, I'm standing beyond the breaking point, where the oil runs dry in every tired joint. 3 times I gambled on a forever soul, but I'm left with the debt I can't ever control. The bridge has collapsed, the sky is out of reach. I'm a stranded ship on a dark, lonely beach. You were the one who pushed me over the edge. Now I'm falling past the point of a prayer or a pledge. Beyond the point of no return, watch the last of the candles burn. 1, 2, 3, now there's nothing left of me. Beyond the point of no return. Thought the third time was a charm, the holy grace, the one to finally blur the lines of every ghost I chased. The first was a wildfire, the second was a flood, but you were supposed to be the rhythm in my blood. I built a house on promises, I painted every wall. I didn't think a third heart could have this far to fall. Now I'm just chasing cold light in the dark, trying to find a flicker from a dead and frozen spark. They say the third one stays, they say the third one heals, but I'm just drowning in the way this silence feels. 3 times a loser, 3 times a knife. I'm just a shadow in the story of my life. Your keys are on the counter, right where mine used to be. It's funny how forever turned into just not me. I've memorized the exit signs of every love I've known, but this one hits the hardest because I'm finally grown. More excuses left, no, we were just too young. Just the bitter taste of goodbye on a tired, heavy tongue. Lesson 2 was a mistake, but 3 is the ceiling that I finally had to break. I'm running out of room to scar, running out of try, watching the glow of us just flicker out and die. I'm still chasing cold light in the dark, trying to find a flicker from a dead and frozen spark. They say the third one stays, they say the third one heals, but I'm just drowning in the way this silence feels. 3 times a loser, 3 times a knife. I'm just a shadow in the story of my own life. Chasing cold light, it's getting dark out here. I thought you were the sun, turns out I'm just done.
Held the door open and invited you in, never knowing that losing was how you would win. I told you his weaknesses, his hopes and his fears. I trusted you with the soul to my tears. You were the mirror where I saw my own face, but you were just waiting to take over my place. Now the seat in this car isn't empty for long, and I'm just a melody in a forgotten song. It's a nightmare built from a beautiful theme. I'm waking up cold from a double-crossed dream. The 2 pillars I leaned on have crumbled to dust, buried under the weight of a stolen trust. You took my always and made it yours now, while I'm left wondering when and just how. My heart was the target and you held the ball. Now I've got 2 people I no longer know. Do you talk about me when the lights are down low? Does he kiss you the way that he wouldn't let go? I'm grieving a friendship and a love in one breath, a silence that feels like a living death. I'm scanning our messages, looking for signs, reading the daggers between all the lines. I was your sister and he was my world. Now I'm just the wreckage that you 2 unfurled. One of you promised to love me till the end, the other one promised to be my best friend. But promises are cheap when the heart wants to stray, and you both found a price that you were waking up cold from a double-cross dream. The two pillars I leaned on have crumbled to dust, buried under the weight of a stolen trust. You took my always and made it your now, while I'm left wondering when and just how. My heart was the target and you held the bow. Now I've got two people I no longer know, sleep all in the bed that you stole from my heart. I hope you're prepared for the tearing apart, because a love built on ashes will never stay warm. And I'm just the silence that follows the storm. Yeah, a double-cross dream, just a ghost in the skin.
I guess some promises of expiration date. I just didn't check the label. I'm staring at the ceiling, tracing shadows of your ghost. Funny how the ones who love you always leave the most. You said forever with your hands tucked behind your back. Now I'm just a silhouette falling through the cracks. Bloom is cold, but the memory of you is burning. I'm still waiting for a page that isn't turning. I keep checking my phone like the silence is gonna break, but the only thing breaking is the air that I take. You had your fingers crossed behind your I love you. Now I'm drowning in a shade of a darker blue. You build me up just to watch the tower lean. Now I'm a ghost in a life that was supposed to be we. Yeah, your fingers were crossed, and I'm the one who paid the cost. Look, I'm scrolling through the threads, deleting all the miss you text, wondering how you moved so easily to what was next. Was it all a script? Were you just acting out a part? 'Cause you left a hollow cavity where I used to have a heart. I see you in the rain, I see you in the neon lights. I'm losing every battle with these lonely Friday nights. You whispered I'll stay while you were planning your retreat. Now I'm just another stranger passing on your street. Did it feel good to watch me believe the lie, to look me in the eye while you were saying goodbye before you even said it? I gave you my soul and you just took the credit. You had your fingers crossed behind your I love you. Now I'm drowning in a shade of a darker blue. You built me up just to watch the tower lean. Now I'm a ghost in a life that was supposed to be we. Yeah, your fingers were crossed, and I'm the one who paid the cost. Fingers crossed. ever feel like there's parts of you missing, but you're still breathing somehow? I got a chest full of echoes where your love used to stay. Now it's silence on repeat every night, every day. They say time heals wounds, but mine just rearranged. Turned my heart into a room where the pain never changed. You traced every scar like you understood me. Now I'm just a stranger to who I used to be. Mirror don't lie, but it don't show truth, 'cause the version I see is still holding on to you. I gave you my trust like it wasn't borrowed. Now I'm paying it back with a lifetime of sorrow. And I tried to rebuild, but the structure won't stand when the blueprint was written with the tremble and this hollow anatomy you left inside of me. Bones without meaning, a heart that won't beat. I'm stitched up in memories, barely alive, just a ghost in a body trying to survive. Hollow anatomy, I'm breaking quietly. Every piece of me still where you used to be, and I can't escape what we used to know. I'm alive, but there's nothing left below. But there's nothing left below. Yeah. I still hear your voice in the back of my head, like a prayer that I whisper, but it's already dead. And I keep all your texts like there's something divine, even though every word just blurs out the line between what was real and what I made up. Guess I poured too much when you barely filled a cup. Now I'm drowning in feelings you already drained, trying to breathe through a loss I can't explain. I let you in places nobody could reach. Now those same places just echo your speech. And I hate how your absence got permanent weight, like a scar on my soul I can't amputate. If I cut out the pain, would I lose you too? Or is this emptiness the only proof? This hollow anatomy you left inside of me. Bones without meaning, a heart that won't beat. I'm stitched up in memories, barely alive, just a ghost in a body trying to survive. Hollow anatomy, I'm breaking quietly. Every piece of me still where you used to be, and I can't escape what we used to know. I'm alive, but there's nothing left below. Now I'm counting the cracks in everything I became. You didn't just leave, you rewired my pain. I'm still here, but I don't feel the same. Was it love, or just something you regret? You said my name like it meant something real. Now it sounds different, like something you conceal. We had a story I thought was true. Now I'm just a chapter you're erasing from you. Late night calls turn into nothing at all, from catching your tears to watching you fall away. I stayed when it hurt, I gave you my best, but you walked away like it meant nothing less. Was I just timing? Was I just space? Something you needed and chose to replace. I replay your words, but they don't feel the the same. Now every forever just sounds like a game. Was that just a mistake in your life? Something you felt for a night? Did you ever love me? Or just pretend, just something easy until the end? You was that just a moment you used, a feeling you held, then refused? I gave you my heart, every piece I could take, just to find out I was a mistake. I still remember how you held me close, like I was something you needed the most. Now I question every touch, every word, wondering which ones were real, which ones blurred. You made me believe I was more than enough, then left me here feeling completely lost. I tried to fix things you already broke, while you walked away without a word you spoke. I see you smiling like nothing's wrong, like we never existed, like I don't belong. And it kills me slowly, piece by piece, knowing you found your easy peace. Was I just a mistake in your mind? Something you left behind, then everything to nothing at all. I watched our love just fall. You was I just someone you passed through, a phase that meant nothing to you? I'm stuck here carrying all this weight while you forget your mistake. Tell me the truth, did you ever screw? Because you love me, or just because it was easy? Now I'm left with questions I can't erase, trying to find meaning in empty space. If love was real, I'd know my place, but all I feel is this cold embrace of doubt, of pain, of everything fake. Was it love, or was I just a mistake? Mistake, just a mistake. No hard feelings, right? That's what you said before you closed the door. Funny how no hard feelings feels like a weight I can't lift. Yeah. I'm sitting in the car, watching the rain hit the glass, thinking about how fast forever turned into the past. You said we're better off, and I nodded like a fool while my heart was breaking every single social rule. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I'm still here, holding on to a ghost that's becoming less clear. You're out there breathing fine, probably sleeping through the night, while I'm replaying every word to see if I was right. No hard feelings, but it's hard to feel it all when you're the only person I'd ever wanna call. I'm swallowing the bitter, I'm choking on the sweet, walking down the sidewalk of a one-way street. You I guess the race is over and you're the one who won. I wanted to be angry, I wanted to be cold, but I'm just a stool of already sold. It's to no hard feelings that hurts the most of all, because it means I didn't matter when you let me fall. If you'd only screamed or cried, at least I'd know you cared. But you just walked away like I was never even there. I wish I had a reason to be mad at you. I wish you cheated or lied or broke a promise, but you just stopped. Now I have to carry all this love with nowhere to put it. No hard feelings, just a heavy heart. No hard feelings, but it's hard to feel it all when you're the only person I'd ever wanna call. I'm swallowing the bitter, I'm choking on the sweet, walking down the sidewalk of a one-way street. You moved on so easy, like I was just a phase. Now I'm lost in the smoke of our better days. No hard feelings, just a lot of empty space. I'm fine, I'll be fine. I just didn't know no hard feelings meant I had to lose everything. Yeah, every corner still knows you. I just don't belong here anymore. I walk through the house like a stranger at night. Same keys in my hand, but the lock don't feel right. Every room got a memory stitched in the air, but I'm just passing through, you're not really there. Kitchen still echoes with the sound of your laugh. Now it's just plates and a broken past. We used to dance here barefoot, no plans. Now I just stand still, don't know who I am. The couch got your shape like you just stepped away. I swear I saw you there just the other day. But it's tricks of the mind when the heart can't cope, holding on to ghosts like they're giving me hope. These are rooms I don't live in anymore, just walls full of us I can't ignore. Every door leads me back to before, but you don't walk through them like you did before. Yeah, these are rooms I don't live in no more, just a memory scattered on the floor. I keep searching for something that's gone in rooms I don't live in alone. Bedroom still smells like your perfume and sleep, where we made promises we couldn't keep. I lie on your side just to feel something real, but the silence replies with a cold kind of feel. Closets got clothes that you never took back, like you left pieces of you, but not what I lack. Cause I don't need fabric, I needed your heart, but you packed up your love, left me in the dark. Bathroom mirror shows a face I don't know, eyes kinda empty, voice kinda low. I used to see us when I looked inside, now it's just me and the tears I hide. These are rooms I don't live in anymore. Every corner just reminds me of war, fighting myself just to let you go. turn off the lights, but I still see your face. Every inch of this home is your empty space. If love had a place, I know where it's been. Not in my heart, not under my skin, just trapped in these walls where we used to begin. In rooms I don't live in, don't live in, don't live in. It's been months. Everyone says I should be over this by now, but my heart didn't get the memo. I'm still here, waiting for a ghost. I still buy the cereal you like, the one with the honey. I saw a movie trailer today, it wasn't even funny, but I turned to my right to tell you the plot. Then I remembered the empty space, the you that I haven't got. I'm still wearing the watch you bought for my birthday. I haven't changed the sheets since that rainy Thursday. I know we're done, I know the bridge is burned in black, but I'm still standing on the edge, waiting for you to come back. Every girl I meet feels like a cheap imitation, a background noise in the silent station. I'm still out here, acting like I'm yours, even though you've locked and bolted all the doors. I'm a king without a kingdom, a man without a plan. In a world that moved on, I still feel like you're dead. Yeah, I still feel like you're mad. Just the shadow of the person who used to hold your hand. My friends take me out, tell me find someone new, but how do I find a someone when my someone was you? I see your name in my contacts, I can't hit delete, I still drive the long way just to pass your street. I'm loyal to a memory, faithful to a lie, watching the us I knew slowly curl up and die. You're probably out tonight, someone's hand on your waist, while I'm sitting in the dark with this bitter hollow taste. I'm a prisoner of a forever that you decided to end, but I'd still pick up the phone if you needed a friend. I went to the cafe today, the barista asked where you were. I just looked at the floor and said you were on your way. I'm still lying to the world because I can't tell the truth to myself. I'm still out here, acting like I'm yours, in silence. It didn't end in a moment. It ended slowly. We didn't break in a single night. No shattered glass, no final fight. Just quiet distance growing in between, like something fading we couldn't see. Your voice got softer on the phone, turned into silence. I felt alone. Are you okay? Turned into I'm fine. But we both knew we were losing time. We stopped saying things we used to say, started letting moments slip away. Holding hands felt less like home, more like something we outgrow. It was a long goodbye. We didn't say out loud, just two hearts fading in a quiet crowd. From I need you to letting go, we watched our love die slow. Yeah, it was a long goodbye, stretched in time, hidden in every I'm alright. We didn't end, we just slowly died in a long goodbye. We still smile like everything was fine, but cracks were forming in every line. Every I love you felt rehearsed, like we were holding on but losing first. I noticed you stopped looking at me the same, like love turned into a passing phase. And I tried harder, you tried less. We both felt it, but we never confessed. Now I replay all the signs we missed, every quiet night, every distant kiss. We were already gone before the end, just too scared to admit it then. It was a long goodbye, hidden in our eyes, in every truth we disguise with lies. From holding on to letting slip, we lost our love bit by bit. Yeah, it was a long goodbye we couldn't face, so we let it fade without a trace. Now all that's left is asking why it had to end. This long goodbye. Maybe it hurts more because it didn't break, it just slowly disappeared. If I could go back to where we began, would I still hold your hand again, even knowing how it would end? In silence, in distance, in pretending, no final words. again. Typing words I'll never send. Screen light glowing in a dark room haze. Got your name at the top, but I just can't press send. Every message a confession, I rewrite and erase. Like if I say it different, you might come back again. I miss you. Nah, that sounds too weak. I'm okay, yeah, right. I ain't slept in weeks. Cursor blinking like it's judging my pain. Every sentence incomplete, like I'm stuck in your name. I type paragraphs, then delete them all. Like my heart in a loop, always rise then fall. And I wonder if you ever do the same at night, or if I'm the only one still losing this fight. Unsent drafts at 4 a.m. All the words I can't defend. Every I love you I didn't say, still bleeding through the things I said. Unsent drafts at 4 a.m. Talking to you in my head again. I let it out, but it don't release. 'Cause silence hits harder than anything. Gotta hold conversations I still scroll through, reading who we were like it's someone I knew. You said forever in a message I kept. Now it's just another line that I quite regret. I almost called you like 100 times, but I stopped at your name like I crossed the line. 'Cause what if you moved on? What if you're fine and I'm just here, stuck in rewind? I save all these drafts like they mean something, like proof that my heart still feels something. But love don't live in a text unsent. It dies in the space where the silence went. If I hit send, would it change anything? But just remind me you're not listening. Unsent drafts at 4 a.m. All the words I can't defend. Every I love you I didn't say, still bleeding through the things I saved. Unsent drafts at 4 a.m. Talking to you in my head again. I let it out, but it don't release. 'Cause silence is harder than anything. Now the phone goes dark, and I'm still awake with 1,000 words I'll never say. Unsent dressed, 4 a.m. Yeah. You'll never read any of them. Morning came again, but you didn't. Sunlight creeping in through the broken blinds. You used to wake up with your hand in mine. Now it hits my face and I don't even move. 'Cause waking up without you don't feel like truth. Your side of the bed still perfectly cold, like it froze the moment you let me go. I reach out halfway in my sleep sometimes, just to remember you're no longer mine. Pillow still holds the shape of your head, echoes of words we never said. I close my eyes just to see you again, but dreams fade faster than they begin. I used to smile at the start of the day. Now I just breathe and push it away. Your laugh used to echo down every wall, and now I hear nothing, nothing at all. I try to move on, try to be okay, but mornings remind me you walked away. I scroll through pictures just to feel close to a version of us I miss the most. But reality hits with every new dawn, that the life we had is already gone. I'm waking up alone again, trying to heal, but I don't know when. Every sunrise feels the same, just another day of pain. Yeah, I'm waking up with a heart that aches from all the love I couldn't save. I keep reaching for your tone, but I'm just waking up alone. How did forever turn into this? An empty bed and a love I miss. Now the light keeps coming through, but it don't bring me back to you. If love could stay past goodbye, you'd still be here by my side. But instead I face another dawn with nothing left to hold on to. Just me and the truth. I'm waking up alone, alone again. It's crazy how a name can feel like a wound every time you hear it. I heard your name today, it cut me like glass. Funny how the smallest things still bring back the past. We were just a story I thought would last. Now I'm just somebody trying to outrun what we had. Same song, same streets, same late night drives, but everything different now you're not in my life. I still got your laugh playing back in my head, like a voice note from a love that's already dead. I try to move on, try to bury the pain, but every little thing just be saying your name. Even silence got a way of reminding me of everything you said you would never leave. Your name still hurts every time it's said, like a knife in my chest. I can't forget. I try to be strong, try to pretend but I know it by heart. Like a code to a place that just fell apart. You moved on quick, found somebody new, while I'm still trying to figure out what we went through. Was it all real or just something you play? Cause I'm stuck in the mess and you already okay. You said forever, now forever's a lie. Just another word people use when they say goodbye. I see your name pop up in a stranger's mouth, and suddenly I forget what I'm talking about. Like the world just stops and I'm back in time to the moment you first told me you were mine. If I don't say your name, will it finally stop hurting? Or will it just stay here, quiet forever? Your name still hurts, it don't fade away. No matter how many nights I pray, I try to heal, try to restart, but your memory stitched to my heart. Your name still hurts, I can't lie, it breaks me slow every time I let you go. But the truth remains, I'm still in love every time I hear your name. So I'll just stay quiet, avoid every sound that might bring you back. But deep down I know, no matter how far I run, your name still hurts. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. and the city don't sleep. But somehow it feels quieter without you. Streetlights flicker like they're trying to say your name. Every corner got a ghost, every memory the same. I still walk the path where your shadow used to be. Now it's just me and what we couldn't keep. Your laugh still echo in the back of my mind, like a broken tape stuck rewinding time. I try to move on, but the past don't fade. It just dims like neon after love decay. You said forever, I held it like truth. Now forever just a word that reminds me of you. And I ain't mad, just empty inside, like a song with no hook or a tear that won't cry. Neon after goodbye, still glowing but it hurts, lighting up the nights while I'm drowning in the dark. You left without a warning, now I'm talking to the sky. Everything's still shining, but it's neon after goodbye. I've been counting all the nights you ain't calling my phone. Conversations with silence got me feeling alone. I see your face in reflections I can't erase. Even strangers got pieces of you in their face. You were my calm in a world gone loud. Now the silence screams when there's people around. Funny how love turns to something you fear when the one you need the most just disappears. I kept your hoodie like it's still still got your soul. But the scent faded out, now it's just cold. And I know healing coming, yeah, they say it takes time. But time don't fix shit, it just teaches goodbye. If I could rewind, I wouldn't change a thing. Just stay a little longer before everything slips. Neon after goodbye, still glowing but it hurts. Lighting up the nights, while I'm drowning in the dark. You left without a warning. Now I'm talking to the sky. Everything's still shining, but it's neon after goodbye. Now the city still shines, but it don't feel like home. 'Cause every light reminds me I'm shining here alone. Neon after goodbye, yeah. Neon after goodbye. Gray. I'm looking out the window at a world turned black and white, waiting for a morning that's been swallowed by the night. The clouds are hanging heavy like they're filled with all my tears. I'm drowning in the wreckage of these wasted hollow years. Try to find your outline in the mist across the street, but the pavement's just a mirror for my cold and lonely feet. We used to chase the sunset, now I'm hiding from the day, watching every color that we painted fade away. The sky is just a ceiling that I can't seem to break through. Everything is shadowed by the ghost of losing you. Ooh. Under these shadowy skies, I'm losing my way, searching for a reason to make it through the day. The stars are all extinguished, the moon is out of sight. I'm just a broken memory fading into night. Yeah, the sky is falling down, piece by heavy piece, and there's no one left to grant me this release. I keep my head down low so I don't see the empty space where the light used to hit the softest parts of your face. Now the rain feels like needles, cold against my skin, reminding me of every place that you've no longer been. I'm a shadow of the man that I used to be back then, writing letters to the wind with the broken, leaking pen. The horizon's disappeared, it's just a wall of smoke and rain. I'm the only one left standing in this valley of the pain. Every breath is like a cloud drifting off into the dark. I'm just a dying ember looking for a spark. Do you see the same clouds, or is your sky